You're listening to Zoom the TBT with Charge and Hayner.
Hey guys, it's Charge and Hayner at Zoom the TBT, and we just have a quick bump in and talk with our panel about some initial thoughts about the newest top 25 we're releasing. I want to go ahead and start with Charge. Charge, name a team that has really risen as the field develops up your personal top 25.
Yeah, they've always been a favorite of mine. I did have them ranked fairly well last go round, but they made a big move in my bracket since the last time we recorded, and that's Challenge ALS. I've got them moved all the way up to my number 7 team. Obviously, we talk about Tyrese Rice, we talk about Jerome Randall. If this is coming before or after our last, you got Friga, you got Marvell Harris, Deshaun Stevens. I can go on and on and on. And so once they got that dynamic duo of Rice and Randall together, it was lights out for me. This is a team that's going to compete and be a true contender in TBT. So I got them ranked number 7 in this current round.
Really strong pick. Tim, who do you like as a riser in your poll?
You know, Team Arkansas, for me, I had them around 17 or 18 before the first go around. They're in my top 4 based on what I know they have coming, in a very good NBA level shooter. And of course, somebody that's going to break the hearts of the people in West Virginia, probably. If they get those guys, Sonny Weems is going to play with them now. They've had some early exits, which is why I didn't really have them as high as maybe they should have. But man, the talent that they're pulling together right now, good enough to win and share some money with their boy Scar.
Chris, who's rising in your poll?
Well, I'm really excited about some of the new college alumni teams that are going to be part of the field this year. And one team that really jumped out to me and wasn't even in my top 25 when we did this a few weeks ago is the Xavier alumni team, Zip 'em Up. JP McCura obviously was the splash signing, but they've also got Trayvon Blewett, Mark Lyons, Kaiser Gates, Sean O'Mara was a recent signing even as recently as a couple of days ago. So this is a team that's got a lot of pieces from that Elite 8 NCAA tournament run. That was only 3 years ago, I think 2018. So it's a team that has got a lot of chemistry already kind of built in. And even though it's a new team to the tournament this year, I think it's a team that could absolutely win a couple of games and make some noise and go on a deep run.
Matt, close us out. Oh, somebody is the riser.
I'm going to go with the LA Cheaters, and they would have been outside my top 25 because I didn't submit one the first time around. So they have actually jumped in inside of my top 20. They're coming in at around 17 or 18, led by Casper, the friendly guard. Casper Ware, Big West, stand up, Long Beach State. So I like Casper Ware, Derek Williams, the roster that they bring to the table. I think these guys, after obviously not being there a year ago, they're going to make some noise. So give me the LA Cheaters as my biggest riser.
I'm going to take 2 as we close out this little brief segment. I'm going to mention that Florida TNT, once you got their roster, there might be some flex in it from the events this week, but they're rising high. They've got a really great roster of a lot of players. And just so I understand, the hate is all in love. So I'm never once going to root for a Tennessee team. I hope to lose every game. But like, if you're sleeping on the quality of the Volunteers, you're not paying attention. They got Lofton. They got a lot of great players. Yep. I think they're true contenders, even though I would love nothing more as a Memphis fan to watch them bleed out early. I would love nothing more, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to be around for a while.
What about Tubby time, Hayner?
What's up?
20.
What about Tubby time?
Oh, God. We're not talking.
22 for the Volunteers.
What'd you say, Matt?
I've got them 22. They
got 22.
Yeah, I got them 23 this round. Tubby time almost made my top 25, Hayner. I like the way they're coming together.
They're in my top 25.
You know what? We're
really in it. Back in the day, Chris Lofton and Joe Forte went shot for shot in the NCAA tournament. So I was, that was what put me over the top. They signed Chris Lofton, and I was like, that dude could fill it up back in the day.
He can play. I had a mute charge. I had a mute charge for the Tubby time. Oh, God. I'm
liking them.
Oh, Lord. Okay, on that note, that's your top 25 breakdown. Tim, Chris, Matt, Charge, thanks. And this has been Zoom the TBT.
Hope you enjoyed listening to Zoom the TBT with Charge and Hayner. Subscribe to YouTube, follow on Twitter, and give us your money.